Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and today I'll talk about role-based certification. So these days we are observing a lot of layoffs happening here and there to make ourselves a little bit secured in our position, also to get calls from other companies. Certification definitely help because this basically stands out your profile, because a lot of time what usually happen, 10 people are coming with similar experience, similar sort of tools and technology they have worked upon, right? So there is no way to judge for a recruiter, specifically those who are HR, without taking the interview, right? So that is what certification plays a great role. So I would definitely urge you to upskill. This is possibly the correct time to upskill ourselves, and certification is one of the key player, I would say. If you can go for MBA, MS, MTech, if you don't have, then it's a great thing, but it will take time, 2 to 3 years, maybe 2 years. But certification is something that you can do based on your pleasure, or based on your time that you have. Possibly you can plan two certification in each year. Do not do lot of certification because it doesn't look well, because what will feel, there is no certification in your resume for like past 10 years, and suddenly in 1 year span you have done 10 certification. That doesn't look good. So what you can do, you can set up a goal, try to complete at least one or two certification per year, and that will keep adding things in your bucket. So I'll talk about all sort of role-based certifications, starting from developer, tester, be a network guy, security guy, be a data engineer, be a DBA, be a cloud architect. All type of certification I have collected, which are typically these days people are doing. So let's talk from beginning. So first I'll talk about this cloud certification for beginners. So these three certification are kind of a must have, at least one of them, if you are planning to start your cloud journey, no matter you are junior, senior, or if you are right now, if you're in a college also, you can take this certification. That will help you to crack the campus drive, in fact. So the first one is AWS cloud practitioner. This is one of the easy and the best certification that someone can take in order to learn the cloud journey, and also it will help you to certified in AWS cloud. So AWS cloud practitioner. Then one of the certification from Microsoft is a similar thing, AZ900, which is basically Azure, Microsoft Azure fundamentals. I have a separate video on that, how I have taken the exam and all. If you wish, you can check that out. And there is one more certification in GCP, like Google Cloud Platform, which is basically a GCP foundation certification. So any of the one you can take, possibly AWS if you are a Java background guy, Java guy, or if you want to start your cloud journey, then I would prefer start with AWS. AWS has a better market share. If you're a .NET guy, Microsoft guy, start with this Microsoft Azure Fundamental AZ900. Both are easy and they are similar weightage. Now I'll go for the app developer. That is even my role as well. So if you are a developer, then the best certification as of now is in terms of Azure, we have the best certification called AZ204, which is basically Azure developer. So that is 204. And in AWS we have the similar certification, that is AWS certified developer. So it both are difficult, both are associate level, both are difficult, both needs hands-on experience. So in any of the programming language, be it Java, .NET, like JavaScript, Python, any of the language would be fine, but you need to be have a hands-on experience for the same. Now there is one more certification which is quite popular in Java domain, that is OCJP. Basically, if possibly an Oracle certified Java developer, you can take that out as well. And there are a couple of other certification as well. You can check Salesforce people take that Salesforce certified platform developer. Also, like there is a Python certification which are quite common for Python developer. They can validate their knowledge. This is basically take by the Python itself. So definitely you should check all these certification out. There are Red Hat Linux certified. We have Google Cloud certification for developers as well. So better check these three out, and out of other three four are also common. So this is all about software development, web development, app development certification. Now, if we see the software tester, now tester, they have lot of certification, out of which ISTQB certification are quite common. So they have a fundamental, they have higher level certification, they have automation testing certification. These are the basically certification authority. So definitely you should check all the certification. And if you are someone who is a kind of automation tester, then Selenium would be the better certification for you. But definitely you should start with the foundation, and then you try to focus the advanced level certification of ISTQB. These are quite a good certification. At least you should have 2 or 3 certification from them. So these are the certification for tester. Now tester will also take this certification. I have already told, be it developer, be it tester. So anybody can take this certification for the beginning, and then we should go for the role based certification. So this is about the tester certification. Now one of the great thing about Scrum Master, now people are not so much technical, or they are technical, they want to move their career in Scrum Master. They can possibly get their self certified in Scrum Master certification. So there are few authority which will give you the uh, the Scrum Master kind of certification, out of which scrum.inc, scrum.org. Also SFE is one of the scaled agile framework, they also give the certification. Also certified Scrum Master is also present, so you can take any of them. There is no need to take multiple certification until otherwise you are a dedicated Scrum Master. At least take any of them. Any of them is fine. Any of them is fine, so take any of them. This is quite common. SFE, maybe you can take scrum.org, or from the scrum.inc as well, based on your choice. Now next is Cloud Architect, one of my favorite certification, which is also common and one of the best certification which is available in definitely AWS certified solution architect, SWSCO3. And after completing that, if you are dedicatedly working in cloud, then you should also take their next level, which is basically a first one is associate. Definitely there is a professional certification as well, which is even difficult to crack. The first one passing marks is 700, the next one is professional, it is 750 out of 1000. So dedicated AWS cloud architect should take this AWS solution architect. And if someone is cloud architect, one certification is not sufficient, multi-cloud will definitely come up, so you should take the other certificate. We have AZ 305, so which is basically Microsoft certified solution architect expert. But before taking AZU 305, there is a prerequisite, you need to take AZU 104 as well. So I have taken both. So you should definitely try this Azure and AWS if you are planning your career in cloud architect role. Apart from that, you have Google Cloud Certified Professional Architect as well. Definitely, you should try that as well. Earlier, there used to be a certification which was very common, that is TOGAF 9. I believe it is 9.2 now, or 10. So that is basically enterprise architect, and the cost is pretty high. So if you see, the cost of this exam would be around 4 to 5,000 rupees. For AWS, it is 150 $150, I believe, which is roughly around 18,000 or so. And for specialty exam, they have around $300, so which is slightly high. But this TOGAF 9 is quite difficult, I mean quite slightly lengthy, and these are quite expensive. So if your company is sponsoring the certification, definitely try TOGAF. But these days people are not so much on TOGAF, because these days we have lot of certification from lot of other vendors like AWS, Azure, or this Google. People are taking those certification. So if you see other certification, we have VMware, we have Oracle Cloud, we have Salesforce. So those certification is also common. If you're working for VMware specific technology, you can get your certified from VMware. Basically for Oracle, they have also Oracle certification as well. So this is about architecting on cloud, or some specific uh, certificates. Now let us move to the hot cake of the current market, is AI and machine learning certification. So if you are a developer tester, no matter which level you are in, try to be at least one certification in cloud or machine learning. The easiest certification about cloud is definitely Microsoft Azure fundamental, which is AI 900. If you are not familiar with, try to get it familiar and take this AI 900. And if you are developer, then after AI 900, try to take AI 102, which is basically a implementing design and implementing AI solution. Slightly difficult, And then if you are someone who is working in machine learning, the best certification which is currently available with AWS is AWS certified machine learning specialty. It's a specialty exam, so it will take $300. So just make sure that it is getting sponsored by your company, then you can take it. So $300, this is the one. And also like coming to the data science, people are data science background, there's a good certification called DP100, which is available in Microsoft Azure domain. So definitely if you are data science, do take this out, DP100. So this is about AI and machine learning. You should have at least one certification from AI. Now coming to the DevOps certification, people are from development background or people are from infra background, they should definitely take this one. So we have AWS certified DevOps engineer professional, DOPCO2. Then we have Microsoft certified Azure DevOps engineer expert, which is AZ400, but AZ400 has prerequisite. Either you need to have AZ104 or either you need to have a 204. Any of them would be fine. After that, you can take this AZ400. I have dedicated video on AZ104 and AZ400. You can check this out as well. I have taken these two certification as well. And this is one thing, like administrator. Now these are very nice certification, like in Kubernetes there are two certification basically. One is Kubernetes CK administrator, one is Kubernetes developer. So one of the toughest certification I would say now, after AWS and Azure, this CK and CKAD, both are difficult. If you have a great exposure to Kubernetes, if you're working daily on Kubernetes, get yourself certified. Possibly if you're a developer, then take CKAD. If you are an administrator, then try to take CKA. But this required a tremendous effort to complete the certification, because the certification is difficult with lab. So none of the certification that I told earlier doesn't contain any lab, but this has labs, so you need to prepare hands-on. Now they have this HashiCorp corporation, like they actually conduct the examination for both Kubernetes and Terraform. So if you are someone who is working Ansible, Terraform, Kubernetes, definitely you should try to take this certification as well. And also Docker has their own certification, but this is not common. So these are the very common and popular certification in DevOps space. Now coming to the certification, these are basically for security and networking professional. So CCNA, CCNP, and Juniper certification. So these are basically the must-have certification, and these are very difficult certification. The syllabus is huge. So definitely, if you are a network professional or security professional, try to take at least two certification out of these six. Now coming to the business intelligence certification for the BI professional, or like BA or FAs, basically financial analyst, business analyst, they can possibly take this certification. One of the great certification is for Power BI. We have BI PL300 basically, which is Microsoft certified Power BI analyst. And there are certification for Tableau. So Tableau desktop certified associate, and Tableau desktop specialist. And last is uh, certification of professional. So this is for data engineers. So Google GCP has data engineer, also Azure has DP certification, also AWS has big data, also IBM has data engineers. So this is all about the certifications.